Oh shit.
It looks like you lost another one. Yo, welcome back, y'all, to another episode of VIP Room. I'm back with, for one part ahead of that game, my boy Bama. I'm here with my dog. It's been a long time, former corner, former Atlanta Falcon, DB Jalen Collins. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. Appreciate your help.
All right, so let's get it started. Coming out of high school, I think he was like a 3-star, of course. But I just want to ask you, bro, like, what was your recruiting process like?
It was a quick little process for me. It wasn't really a whole lot of recruiting because the school that I went to was just a really small school. My older brother graduated in 06. That was like the first class. So not known for football, made it to playoffs once, didn't get nowhere. So I mean, it was a small program, but I guess the recruiting process really started for me after my junior year, going to my senior year, going to camps and stuff like that. Went to the junior day, Mississippi State, went to some stuff at Ole Miss. Then one of my boys was going to junior day at Ole Miss and made it down there. Coach Coop seen me, and I came down to the camps that summer. And I mean, that was pretty much it, bro. After my time at the camp, everything they seen there, I got an offer there, and that was really it. It wasn't a whole lot of process for me. It was after they offered me, I committed probably like a week or two later.
Facts. Go ahead, Ben.
What was some of the stuff like? So for me, I'd be intrigued with like what was like the process like for y'all boys, because I work up here with the JC boys and all them boys holiday D1 and all of that, and the team went 1-9, Jalen. So my question for you, like, what was some of the things like that you was doing coming up to get you to where? Because I feel like it's something that you was doing that landed you at LSU where you didn't go to junior college like some of these boys. Because what, you like 6 foot 6'1"? Like they got that size. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, what was you working on? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know or whatever the case may be, but yeah.
Well, I guess before I ended up at the junior day and before I ended up at the camps, it was really just like I'd say it was like a dream, but like in the back of my mind, I just knew what it was going to be for me. That's what I wanted to do, and that's really just what I was putting all of my energy towards. But growing up, I mean, it wasn't a day that I wasn't outside playing something, you know what I'm saying, running around doing something, basketball, football, in the street, baseball. Like we was always outside, always doing something, and playing football in the backyard was probably one of the main things that we did. So honestly, just like as a kid, just being active all the time and really, I guess developing my body so I could, be ready for football. I didn't start playing until I was in, organized ball for middle school. So it's like 6th grade. That's when I started playing, and I mean, guess I could just run. But from then on, I just had in the back of my mind like, shit, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play in the league. I wanted to make it to the NFL. I know knew the statistics. We had a coach tell us like
Yeah.
half y'all, maybe not even one of y'all gonna make it. And I was back in my head was shit. He talk about me. What the one of us is gonna be me. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I know where I'm going. And so that was really the main thing for me. Just because like back then, I say back then like I'm old type shit, but I ain't really old type shit. But like it wasn't common for there to be like camps and workouts for kids that haven't made it to college and stuff like that. It wasn't a whole lot of that. It was just like little league and then school ball, and then that's really how you got to college. So that's really what it was for me.
All right, for sure. But just as a high school prospect, knowing that at the time LSU was rising, just like knowing that you was committed there, how did it feel to know that you was about to be like you was committed to school?
No, it was a great feeling. After once I, because the dream is to make it to college, make it to the league, and once I was like, all right, well, I've solidified where I'm going. For school, I've been committed, and they accepted me down there and this and that. So I was like, bro, I was at everything after that was like, all right, let me just go ball out and prove like this is what I'm about. Everything they seeing is what it really is.
All right, man. So, freshman year, you get there. And of course, everybody know back then, the Tommy Moffitt era, strength and conditioning, not action. So I got to ask you, what was your hardest workout at LSU?
Hardest workout, it would probably have to be between the 110s or the 2020s. In the summertime. Folks don't know about them 2020s, bro. It's conditioning work after you didn't worked out in the weight room, and then we go outside. So in Baton Rouge, like everybody know it's hot as hell out there. And then on top of the, the humidity, all that stuff. So the turf be boiling, super hot. We out there running sprints. You run 20 yards, turn around, get back on the line, run another 20. You know what I'm saying? It ain't more than 15, 20 seconds rest. So we just out there going. And I remember a few guys' cleats that melted. The bottom of their cleat melted off. Like exactly. It's just sick out there. It's between either one of those two, like as an actual workout. And then I guess the worst thing that I ever experienced, just dealing with Tommy Moffitt, Coach Moffitt. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he'll break you, bro. So we was getting in trouble, I guess, missing class or missing tutoring or so whatever it was. So I had to do the penalty runs. When I tell you, wake up 5 before you got class, before you got workouts, all that stuff. Show up. And they usually make different people do different stuff. I mean, kind of the lineman might push a play to this and that, bro. This day he was just feeling himself. It was a bunch of guys. He wasn't happy. I don't know what it was. Mm-hmm. We all did pencil rolls for like 400 yards.
What is that?
A pencil roll?
Yeah. What is that?
You ain't never heard of that?
No. What is that?
Bro, so you get down. You lay on your side and you roll the whole field.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They call it a little pencil roll, bro. So we did that 400 yards, but after the first 100 yards, you like, damn, I'm pretty dizzy in this bitch. We doing the yards. I'm getting close to the little 400, and folks in there, like slacking off, not really doing it, and he just adding. We end up having to do 600 yards rolling. I'm talking about to the point where by the end of it, bro, I was spinning. I felt like I had been hungover for 3 days straight, bro. Like when I tell you I was middle of the day in class, bro, like I couldn't even eat, couldn't even pay attention in class, bro. I was in there just like trying to shake back. It was a terrible time.
Yeah, that's cool punishment, bro. Tommy Moffitt was
he one of them ones.
He one for real. You go ahead, bro.
Trent be asking y'all like, what's the toughest come to moment when y'all first get there? What was the moment you had like before the games and all that? Like, what was the moment in practice or workout that let you know, like, oh, I can really fit in here at LSU? Because to me, LSU is a story pro. I'm a Bama fan, but I ain't no fucking hater. I ain't no idiot, bro.
Right,
LSU is
right,
a
right,
story program. You feel me? So I know
right.
I can only imagine. I went D2, so I can only imagine if LSU recruited me how I would have felt. Because I remember how I was talking when I got my little D2 offer. You couldn't tell me
Yeah,
nothing, boy. Like,
yeah.
I can only imagine, the boys down there in Baton Rouge hit me up. So what was that first, that practice that where it was just like, yeah, I know I can do something here.
I think it was probably that first scrimmage coming in my first spring. We scrimmaging, and they got all the boys this from Louisiana. That's like big recruits and this and that. So we going into the season. It's the first scrimmage. They got people on the sidelines. You know how they do, Trent. They had the people that practice on the sidelines, the fans and stuff for one of the practices. But so they had it was our first scrimmage, and they had the people out there, and I'm playing on like one of the little scout teams. we're going against the ones type shit. But it was like a live period. But so they had Kenny back there, running back. And Kenny Hill, and he was in my class, but he was just one of the top guys, one of the top running backs. Kenny bigger than me. I came in kind of skinny, 170. I got up, gained my way over like 190. By the time the summer was over. But so we going into they run a little play off tackle, and I come in, I make a hit, and I kind of pick him up a little bit, and then so I was like, damn, like me knowing just like the type of player that I am, I cover a lot. I do a little hitting here and there, but just like to go in there and make that hit, and to just kind of see everybody reaction. Like folks don't really know what I was about type. So it was like it was a great moment for me just to have that happen and go make a play like that. Me not actually getting a whole lot of I guess like moments like that, being a younger guy with the team that we had. That was a big moment for me.
Yeah. So what was it like being in those LSU DB rooms? Because before that, of course, Pat Pete and all that Tyrant, he was coming in. I think Mo Claiborne was there for his last year, right? Or he was there.
Yeah, I was there with Mo.
Mo Claiborne, you, Craig Lawson, all those guys in the DB room. So, with Coach Raymond. So how did it feel to be in those rooms, those guys?
Well, Coach, see the first year, it was Coach Coop. That was my red shirt.
Oh, yeah, it was Coach Coop.
But that room was crazy, bro. Just the playmakers that was out in that room, Mo, Ron, Brandon Taylor, E. Reed. They had Hatch in there. They ended up moving him to linebacker when I got there. There, bro, it was just so many guys and so much talent in that room. Really, really top to bottom for real. But just to be a part of that room and just to be a part of DBU at that time, bro, it was really special, and a lot of learning moments, a lot of process of the game that you don't necessarily get to see at other places. I'm watching 5 guys that got drafted in the first few rounds play in front of me that I got to go behind. And just like the game and the knowledge and the attitude and the swag that you need to play, to develop, to play at a high level. It was all right there, bro. It was a great time though, man. Coach Coop taught us a lot. He made it comfortable for guys to go out there and really just use our talents. We had a scheme. We knew we was gonna press and this and that, but he was such an advocate for us to use our natural ability and our instincts to go make plays, really kind of putting us in position. And then just after that, do what we do. So that was a great time. It was a lot of fun. And then once Coach Raymond came in that second year, it was a lot more like work. Like he was on us a lot more. I guess just the demeanor that he had. He was kind of strict. He was a little stern. He didn't really play no bullshit. Like Coach Coop might have went back and forth with you for a little bit, but he ain't really gonna do too much. Coach Raymond was gonna get on your ass, and so that's where I grew a lot. Once Coach Raymond got there, of course I got the opportunity to play, but just learning the game and studying, just being disciplined, on top of being DBU. That's what came.
Yeah, you can go ahead, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Trent might smile when I ask this, bro. I really gotta know, cause bro, I be forgetting to ask y'all boys this. I'm a real student of the game, bro. Like CTE, headache. I like watching it really move. So you probably know what I'm about to ask about. Whether it involves you or any teammate, your favorite big cat drill moment.
My favorite big cat.
I remember them days. Oh my god.
I do remember them days, bro.
I saw a few YouTube clips, boy.
Nah,
it's
a lot of them, bro. I mean, the amount of times I've seen it, bro, it's a lot. It's so many, man. I can't even really tell you the best ones, bro. Cause it's literally like everybody went, bro. I'm talking about Odell, Tyron, Jarvis, bro. I didn't went with Jarvis so many times. Like, I mean, it's so many guys that have went and done that. I mean, shit. You can go look up ours from that time. They got them online on you. Like, that's a big thing. And then I want to say after I left, it wasn't. It kind of fell off a little bit. Yeah. Damn. But the best ones, bro. The best ones be the ones you don't even expect for real.
Them red shirts, huh? Them walk on and shit.
Bro, you'll never know, bro. They got it in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of guys that go, on the team that might be walk-ons, red shirt guys definitely don't get a lot of playing time. They'll come out there and dump somebody on their back, bro. You never know.
Nah, them big cat drills was crazy, bro. They was ridiculous. I remember as a kid, I used to get so hyped when I used to see that, bro. I used to go on that, bro. Let me ask you this though. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say, the coaches will dead ass be mad if you lost too. Like, they'll be sick about it for the next day.
Competing.
Yeah, it is competing though. You got to have it in you. If you ain't got it on your mind, bro, you gonna lose that big cat drill for sure.
Nah, yeah, facts. But let me ask you this, bro. Like, so of course, again, LSU had dumb talent, and on the offensive end, of course, the duo Jarvis and Odell. Someone you guard them in practice hella times. So I just want to ask you, which one you think was harder to guard from your perspective, Odell or Jarvis?
Which one was harder to guard? It was really hard to say. I mean, I would say it was maybe a little harder to cover Odell at the time, just because how fast he fucking was. Because if you don't get nothing on him, if you don't get nothing on him, he gone. If you're not on top of your shit. But then at the same time, if you're not, physical enough with Jarvis and on his toes like you need to be, he gonna get open. So I mean, it was equally just as hard, just because Jarvis a little stronger at the time and more technical with the routes. Like, it was really hard to cover both of them, just for their physical abilities. But I mean, 99% of the time they was gonna catch the ball. If it was close enough, if it was close enough, they was gonna catch it.
All right, you can go ahead, Bama.
Craziest one hand catch you saw, because that was another video I saw too, and they said a lot of the best ones didn't even get like film, because they showed one of Jarvis, he running straight down the field,
game,
and he just plucked.
Bro, that's the same one I was thinking about.
That was saying,
yeah. No, so the craziest ones, of course, would be like in practice. Because when they started catching the kicks and the punts and shit with one hand, bro, we was like, bro, who told them to try this? what in their
Bro,
right mind was like, yeah, let me try to catch this kickoff. Woo, like, bro. I mean, I guess they got it in them, but nah, bro. My favorite ones, bro, was the Arkansas game. I want to say he caught. We played in Tiger Stadium. He caught it around, buddy.
oh yeah, I remember that. Yo, that game.
Yeah, going into the our student section end zone, bro. He caught it around, bro. Stadium went crazy. Now they had plenty of moments, man. A lot of this stuff, like you said, didn't even get shown for real.
Nah, yeah, facts. Like, Bam, I don't know if you remember, like when we played Georgia, bro. The first kickoff, they boomed it to Odell. He just went in crazy, like crazy. Like, it's just crazy being around those type of people. But speaking of environments and stuff, bro, like, what is the hardest environment you had to play at?
The hardest environment, in college, the hardest environment was probably. It probably had to be Florida or Arkansas just at the time. Arkansas was always that team we had them gritty, nasty little games against, bro. In my last year, the team struggled a little bit. We didn't even score. Came out of that thing scoreless, bro. It was hurt. It was hurt, and the fans was going crazy in there. But I probably had to say Florida though. Every time we went down there, stadium was going crazy, and the weather, it was always so humid out there. It always played another factor.
Facts. You go ahead, man.
So those stadiums you named, why were they crazy? So for me, I be wanting to know, like, them folks really be talking crazy, because I've been to some stadiums, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I only played D2, but I can just only imagine. We ain't played some places where some fans say some crazy shit. Like,
right,
bro. Like, I really, like, hold up, bro. Like, you talking crazy, bro. Like, so like, what stadium, or was it those stadiums? Like, what was said to you at what stadium that where you was just like, hold the fuck up, man?
It wasn't. I guess it wasn't a whole lot directed at me, but just like being around and hearing the stuff. Arkansas, the fans definitely. I mean, any student section is gonna be a little. They're gonna say some off the wall stuff. So that's kind of what it was in Arkansas. But in Florida, it's just a little bit more because the bench right there is right next to the stands, bro. We probably like 10 feet away from each other, if that. So they literally, like, they seats is right next to us. So we hearing them the whole time, bro. Like, that's probably one of the craziest things. I mean, they say anything about anything, bro. Try to talk about folks' girls, folks' families. You suck, this and that. You know how it go, man.
Yeah.
Fact, man. We had fights as like because of course like the Bama games, the Arkansas games, we all the coaches' kids, they travel as a family. We be in a section. Like the Arkansas game, bro, hella racist comments. The Alabama games were crazy.
Oh, bro.
Like, bro, what's his name?
Y'all got when I be like,
bro,
I troll. Hey, I really be trolling, but I know what school Alabama really is.
Alabama is OD though. Like, it's OD. It's so deep.
I know them boy hard to crazy. That's all you gotta say about Alabama. Them boy get down over there.
Nah, yeah, they do be going wild out there for real.
Nah, yeah. So no, you had a pretty good career at LSU. So I just want to know, like, after the LSU career heading into the NFL, like what was your draft process like?
The draft process was kind of crazy, man. It's a nonstop thing. Like, from the time that I declared until like my first game, my first preseason game was the longest process. Like, nonstop training, waking up every day, just getting my body right, my mind right. And then after the combine was done, pro day was done, it was traveling to the teams. I want to say I went to it was probably like it was supposed to be more. I want to say it was like 7-8 teams or something like that I went to. and then I ended up getting hurt. But just like going to those facilities, you gotta, bring a nice little fit or whatever. You gotta present yourself. You gotta talk to meetings, meet the coaches. It's a tour of the facility, the strength. Like, bro, it's the whole 9 yards, and just having to travel all over. On top of trying to, keep training, and bro, it's literally like the biggest whirlwind transition from, you kind of everything's taken care of in college that you have to, deal with, except for going to class and playing and practice shit like that. But like all the other stuff, the aspects, the agent, the financial advisor, you know what I'm saying? The money going here for this, the money going there for that. Yeah, no, it was a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, fact. You go ahead, Bama.
What was the part? I mean, so for us training up for the draft, like what workouts like do y'all boys be exposed to get y'all? Because I really be feeling like they get y'all boys really better from whatever y'all was. Because
Right.
I mean, for instance, from what I can see with my eyes, I really don't know a lot playing to it. But I feel like with a lot of players, once they come out the draft, sometimes like depending on who they is, they fall off after like them rookie and sophomore years because I feel like they probably not working out as how they used to.
Right.
So with that being said, like what was some of the workouts them boys? Because I feel like y'all boys really come in on 10 them rookie years.
No, that's the thing, because once you get to that, declared date, and then all the training, you've been going for 4 years straight, and then or however long your process was, and then you get there, and then you just go into like overdrive because you're not going to class, you're doing all the extra stuff. You literally working out and working on your body, your mind 90% of the day. And so it's every day. Like there was, I went and trained with Tom Shaw. It was at the Wild World of Sports. And at that time, he had a lot of the guys go through his program, Calvin Johnson, Chris Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Those type of guys, real fast guys. So it was like a more speed based, but they had the weight room and all that. But yeah, it was a great experience. We had the vet NFL guys that had been through there working out with us. Got to meet a bunch of those guys, but our workouts it wasn't like a crazy team workout from when you were in college. It was more so like a quick little weight room session, and then the stuff that we did on the field or on the track was kind of fun. Some drills, chase, compete. Or sometimes they'll have like one of the vets lead their positions in certain drills like that. We did a lot of fun stuff. One of the best things that we did though, on Wednesdays we'll go to it was like a nearby place that had a big it was like a river, and we'll go through the river. Like we're starting a pool, do some exercises, and then we'll go around the river doing these exercises. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll go, against the current in the doing the exercises and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll say that the pool workouts are some of my favorite ones, just because it's something different. It's a lot less like, impact on your body, but it's definitely a lot of hard work for sure.
Yeah. All right, bet for sure. Take me to your take me through like draft day, bro. Like how did it go? What was you doing? Like how was it, bro? Knowing that you was about to get drafted to the league.
It was cool, bro. It was kind of anxious to see like, all right, where I'm gonna go. That first day was a little nerve wracking, just because like I thought that's where I would go. And just watching with my family, we kind of had a party with the people. I didn't want to go to the whole ceremony thing. So I just had a party with my people, and it was a good bit of my family that showed up, and we were just hanging out. Didn't get picked, so I wasn't really like, I don't know, I wasn't really bummed out. Of course, you want to go in that first round for sure, but I knew the second day was coming. I'd probably get picked up early, and then so that second day it was a little less people, but it was more chill. Like my my close circle. But just food, man, watching the TV, just watching, just kind of really hanging out with my people, enjoying this time, because you don't really get to spend a whole lot of time with your people during the year and while you're working out and traveling and stuff. So it was really fun, really just hanging out with the people. And then once I got the call from Atlanta, I didn't really even know where I was going to go. I had talked to so many teams, spoke to so many teams at the combine. I didn't really know what situation was going to be. And so they end up calling me a few picks before, talked to Coach Quinn, and then talked to Arthur Blank. And then that was it, bro. And after that, it was just like weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like, bro, all right, we here now. We can actually get to work for real. But it was a great moment, man. My moms, my grandma, everybody was there, man. It was a wonderful time.
All right, man, go ahead, Ben.
When you first get to the league, like, how was it? Because to me, I can only imagine. It's not like college, you feel me? And even in college, I know cats really don't be want to lose their spot. Like, so how is the league? Because now it's work. Like, now you like damn
right.
Taking somebody's job, essentially taking food off their plate.
It was a lot different for sure. Because going in, I was a little hurt, and being a higher pick, I had expectations upon myself and knew that at some point it was gonna be like, all right, they counting on me type. Like I gotta be ready. And so having to like work through an injury my first year and being a young guy, this and that, it was a little challenging, but I still knew that they expected a lot out of me. And it was a unique experience just because I'm coming into a fairly young like DB group at the time. The two starters had just got drafted, the year before, or like a year or two before. Hadn't been there that long, and we had really one vet in the room, and Willie Moe. So it was a unique experience, a new coach, and you just kind of like a young room. It was a lot of struggles that first year though. Just trying to get my body right and learn everything and stay on top of the game for real, and studying and trying to learn the tendencies and all the guys that I was going against. It was a lot. It was a lot.
All right. Just want to ask this, who was the first player to give you crazy work in the league?
He said crazy work. I mean,
you gotta ask.
He said crazy. I mean, I guess like in an actual game.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It was my first preseason. That really had me fucked up at the end of the game though. It was a last preseason game. We was playing the Texans. And that man D-Hop came out there, bro. And it was like one of the drives after I had just been on defense. I had just been on special teams. They come back and he on defense and he out there, and I'm like, oh shit, all right, here we go. And then so he run a few routes, bro. He didn't get the ball the first time, but he cooked me on the route. Then they come back and then he get the ball, and I'm like barely make the tackle, and I'm like, coach, I need to come out, bro. I can't breathe over this nigga cooking me. And they was like, nah, stay your ass in, bro. And they was like, nah, stay your ass in. And look, like after that, I was cooked, bro. They ain't end up like, targeting him again on that drive. But bro, that was one of the craziest drives that I had for real coming into the league.
Where you go ahead, Bama.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do you like that best game then. What was your
that best game
come to in the moment? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm really best. In the NFL. I really can be here.
My best game. Dang, that's tough. I guess I'm trying to think.
It could be preseason or practice too, though. Like, they really get you on the field too.
Um, I guess it's tough. Like I think they're in the preseason. That my second preseason is when I really started to turn it up. Because going into the season, I knew I was gonna have to sit out for a few games. So I was really trying to make a name for myself and make some plays. Was making some plays, competing really good out there. And then get to the season, to the back end of the season. I guess I would probably say it wasn't really like a game for me. I guess it was like that few games, those span of games, right up. Honestly, the end. I think it was the first game I played in was the Buccaneers game we played. It was on Monday or maybe Thursday night. Not Tyron. I said Tyron. True got hurt. True ended up getting hurt, and I had to come in that game. But since then, like just the back end of that season, it was like probably like 5-6 games where I just felt like starting with the Carolina game on Christmas. That was when I got my first pick against Cam. I felt like I played really good in that game, and we come up played good against the Saints. Got a pick then. Then I want to say we played Green Bay. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Did we play? I'm trying to think. Did we play? I think we played Green Bay first, and then we played Seattle. But just playing, that stretch of games, I just felt like I got hot just on being on plays where I got turnovers, or felt like I was creating a turnover for one of my guys. Yeah, no, it was. I guess it was just that little period, bro, when we got locked in, getting ready for that playoff run.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna ask you this. I know it might be a little traumatizing because you're part of it. So I gotta ask you, bro, because you was in the game. Like, you gotta talk to me through about the 28-3 Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like just knowing that y'all almost had it, and it's just like, damn, like that shit went away, bro.
Right. But early on in the game, man, it was like, we getting off the field when we need to. They ain't had a whole lot of motion on offense. We wasn't really out there a whole lot, and our offense was handling business. So I mean, we was just like, we was just like, we in charge of this. You know what I'm saying? We got it. We got the game in our hands right now. And then even through the second half, into the fourth quarter, we was like, all right, we got to have something go on offense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was, controlling the game in the first half, and then going into the second half, we was doing what we could on defense. And it just seemed like, they had, I guess whatever adjustments they made on defense, and they was just keeping the offense off the field, out of the red zone. I mean, on the defensive side, it wasn't really a sense of panic. It was more so, all right, like we gotta get a stop at one of these points. And man, shit, y'all know how Tom do, man. He just put together a drive, bro, and caught us on a few plays here or there. Attack the weakness of our defense, which was, kind of like the edges of our defense where, we soft kind of attack our zone, stuff like that. And yeah, it just not having, I guess, any production on offense in the second half, no points, no nothing. It really hurt, like towards the end of the game when we ended up going for it. We ended up getting a penalty, and it like put us out of field goal range, and then we ended up going for it instead of bro. It was ugly.
Yeah. You can go ahead, Bama.
Does that nigga have like a Rick James or Tom Brady, bro? Like, because like, you feel me? Like,
right.
Everybody like real life put respect on his name. Like, Ed Reed and Ray Lewis hate him, but it's like they still respect him. So
I feel the same way. Shit. I mean, bro is a great for football, bro. He's then got it done when he need to. He's smart. He knows the game, and he can make. You know what I'm saying? He can put the ball in those spots. Like the catch, bro, just like off the inches off the ground, bro. I'm like, cause I'm I had a shallower route, and then so as I'm the ball going in the air, I'm looking, bro. I'm seeing all of them fall, and I'm like, okay, damn, did the ball hit the ground? I'm like, I don't know, bro, if that touched the ground, but I'm like, I'm far enough away where like, bro, maybe it touched. I don't know, bro. I'm like, it's no catch. Like, there ain't no way. And when they showed the replay, bro, that was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, we didn't seen it, the helmet catch, you know what I'm saying, that touchdown at the end of the game. We didn't seen it in the Super Bowls. Stuff happened, crazy stuff happened, bro. But when I tell you it was like this much, bro.
Yeah, the catch was crazy. It was,
and that was the drive. Like that was the drive that turned the momentum right there for us on defense, just because like we was finna get the stop. That was one time we wasn't gonna let them pass the 50, and then they boom get the catch, bro. And I was like, oh my goodness, how the hell did he do that? But yeah, bro, Tom is just like, they just know how to put together a plan, bro. And he had a little recipe for a long time.
Yeah. All right. So, I asked you about this. So, like, you went through a lot of adversity going into the league and handling all the stuff that you've been going through and stuff while you was in the league and heading into this.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like, how did you handle all that stuff? Because you went through a lot of stuff in the league, bro.
Yeah, bro, just from the suspensions, the scrutiny from the fans, the losing the Super Bowl, all the stuff. I mean, it's tough to go through, but I mean, that's what we do as, athletes, men, bro. We got to go through hard stuff. I mean, just really just leaning on my brothers, my family, honestly, doing what I enjoy, playing the game, not really focusing on the outside stuff. And then like the actual stuff, the inside stuff on football that I deal with, or the personal stuff. I mean, really make use of the resources that I had. It was counselors that I met with through the team. Having a relationship with some of my coaches, and really just staying connected with my guys through the team and stuff like that. Like, just really trying to keep my head down and stay away from all the bullshit.
Nah, for you. You go ahead, Memo.
What you spent your first NFL check on? What's the first check?
First check. First check, I had to say I went and got me and my family some whips, bro. I got it for my mom and my little brother. Yeah. I had to get everybody, a new car. Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's his name? So going on doing the stuff that you doing now with the Raw Room. I just want to ask, like, how did you, King Dunlap, and Darren Bates, and Alex, how did y'all all link up to start the Raw Room? Because that shit fire, bro. I fuck that.
I appreciate it. It was in the beginning. It was really just me. It was me and DB. DB had tweeted, bro. He wanted to start a show, and then somebody responded, and I responded to them, and then next thing I know, probably like in the next 20 minutes, bro, he had shot me a DM. And he was like, "You for real?" And I was like, "Yeah. What you mean? I ain't gonna, like, we could do it." And because they was like, why wait till after you done playing? And then I was like, yeah. And then so he DM'd me, and then from then on, it's just been, a constant work in progress. I mean, we put a team together, got us a producer, a media guy. And then so, me and Darren was rocking for a minute. Sweet was there from the beginning. One of Darren's childhood friends, they grew up together. But he had been there from the beginning. He wasn't actually on. He had just, been there supporting, helping out. And then after he hopped on, he just been on. He one of the guys. And then so King came on later. We had him as a guest, and we had him back a few times, and him being a former player and just helping out the conversation, and being another piece that the fans enjoy, bringing another perspective of it, because we me and DB being defensive guys. It was just a smart choice.
All right, so let me ask you this, because y'all literally probably I don't know when, but I saw it. But y'all have Rashad Mendenhall on the road. And I want to ask, because he made some comments talking about the Pro Bowl all black. So I want to ask you personally, like, say if that in an alternate universe that happened, an all-time argument, do you think like it'll be a close game, bro?
Bro, we just got done talking about it. We had put an episode out last night. We had put an episode out and we had talked about it. And same thing I said on the show, I'm gonna say, bro, like there's literally, until they actually get some like skin in the DB game, in the DB world, bro, until they get like not just people in there, like everybody doing it. They gotta, they can take their own 60 group of guys and have a DB workout. Until they doing stuff like that, no, bro, it's not happening. Like you can't not have DBs and win the NFL game.
That is true.
Me
myself personally though, I was just thinking if I could have got together the best group of racist white boys, like Bosworths, Romanowskis, Richie Incognitos. I was like, I might could pull it off because they gonna be coming from a different. But you're right, the DBs, bro.
Bro. Like their offensive side is kind of crazy, especially on the tight end side. You got Brady, you put like CMC, White. Like you got Gronk, you got Kelsey, you got people, bro.
Jerry Shockey, y'all play it.
You got people. It's just that, bro. The DBs, bro. It's like the last part corner was Jason Sehorn, bro. Like,
bro. It's all that's what I said. All the positions, bro. You got some greats on each side. Like, bro, we got Vernon Davis, Antonio Gates, bro. Like, we got tight ends too now. We got Tony Gonzalez, bro. Don't quit playing with us now. Like, we got a squad too now, but it's just like the one that really matters, because if we could go any position, bro, like who you want to, you know what I'm saying? It's they talking about kicker and this and that, bro. We don't need a kicker. Y'all ain't got no corners, bro. We not kicking nothing. If we need to kick something, we got a few kickers. We got Odell could kick, you know what I'm saying? We got Marquette King could kick, bro. Like
Johnson, I see him kick a field goal. So
right, it's kickers out there, bro. We got some folks that can make it.
Who even can kick? A lot of people don't even know that blood can really kick. It's crazy.
We could make a 30-yard kick now if we need an extra point if we need to now. So it's an interesting conversation, bro. I like having the conversation. It's funny for real, because it's like there's literally no way y'all could win. Y'all's roster is incomplete, my guy.
Yeah, Jason Sehorn having to check Calvin Johnson would be
crazy.
I feel sorry, man. Like,
bro, it's real. It's hilarious.
So another topic that I want to ask you. It's off topic, like off football. There's another topic because I really got because this shit kind of pissed me off. So y'all did a pay tag cut. It was a Thanksgiving edition, and it was sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Bama, he cutting the mac and cheese. I'm like, man, I gotta see.
Do it again.
Wow, bro.
Wow. Hold on, first, what's your favorite dish though? What's your favorite? Yeah,
my favorite dish is a sweet potato casserole, or the slash yams. That's me right there. Mm-hmm.
I understand.
But the mac and cheese, bro, it's too up in the air for me. Unless you got the same person, and how long do you have that same person making the mac and cheese? You know what I'm saying? Folks be moving, families, folks, people might pass away, God forbid, or they might not be coming to Thanksgiving this year, or whatever the situation may be, or you might have somebody new cooking the mac and cheese. And then so it's just too many factors. But at its best though, mac and cheese is top 3. We not gonna cap. It is, but just out of the 3, out of the leftover ability, you know what I'm saying? Mac and cheese, bro. If it might be good on the day of, but not every mac and cheese is good the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you. You can go ahead, bro.
if you ain't play football, like what was some of your interests, bro? Like what you feel like you'd be doing? Like fashion, what cars, what real estate?
It'd probably be some type of like graphic design or like fashion type of but if it wasn't football, it'd probably be like track, bro, for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you like running?
Sure, okay.
Yeah, bro. That's what I say. Like running is something I do, bro. I run now just for the fun of it. But like running track, bro, is, I always want to be the fastest kid. Like shit. When I was coming in LSU, I want to say I had one of the fastest 40 out of the freshmen that came in. And then so just having that competitive spirit, shit. Anybody want to race? I'm winning type. Anybody. So just running track. My older brother ran hurdles. They ended up going to a bunch of different meets and seeing all the stuff. He ended up going to state for the hurdles and stuff like that. And then I was like, shit, I could do that. I'm fast. I do the 110s and I end up getting pretty good. I had a record after my junior year. I came second in the state that year, and I didn't even run my senior year because I ended up hurting my foot going into the spring, so I didn't get to run. But track was the sport right there.
All right. So before I head out, I always ask the players this, whatever the position they play. So, what do you think are the top 5 corners in the league?
Top 5 corners in the league.
No order.
No order.
No order.
No order. Okay, I might have to go. I like Sauce. Sauce is in there. He been playing his ass off for a young guy. Let's see. I like Diggs in Dallas. Before he got hurt, he was balling out. I mean, can't even hold you. Going on, I like for the other damn, why am I forgetting this new name, bro? For the Cowboys.
Oh, Bland?
No.
Oh, Gilmore.
Yes. Yeah. Gil been one of the top ones for a long time. And shit, bro, this Jalen, of course. He's you can't not have him in there right now. The way he played, way he holds shit down. And then the other one I probably had to say, I like Ward, man. Yeah, I like Ward. He really been stepping his game up for real lately.
All right. You want to ask before we head out?
Nah, man, that's pretty. That's funny that you say Ward. Adore came on last time and he said Tre'Davious Ward too. So that boy Ward really been balling.
Nah, yeah, he has been balling, bro. Just kind of like low key, just because the team was winning and it's other stars and this and that. But now he really been holding it down for a minute.
All right, man. Jalen, I really appreciate you coming out, bro. Of course, I always appreciate Bam for coming and being with me. Appreciate everybody in the chat that slide through, bro. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all finally giving me, not finally, I just started, but appreciate y'all giving me the 500 subs, bro. Been waiting for that moment, bro. I'm about to halfway from the game. Just gotten started doing this stuff. Hey, bro, make sure Dex Lawrence might slide through. Just got to get to confirm for the next VIP room. Might have big Dex on here. So, yeah, bro. I appreciate y'all coming out, bro. Yeah, we out.
Peace.